Hey there, everybody. I hope you're having a happy day. I've got two upholstery sample junk journals to go into the Etsy store today. I wanted to do a flip. This was completely inspired by Michelle. Michelle, thank you for sending me all of the elements to make these books. I unpacked the Happy Mail from Michelle, and it was like, oh my goodness, I can totally see things starting to come together. So the first thing that came together for me was these stickers, and they say Lady Falcon Coffee Club. I love Lady Falcon because she has wings. See up here? I like the Art Deco feel of her. I just thought it was the cleverest sticker in the world. I did not use it as a sticker. I sewed it to another fabric sample onto another upholstery fabric sample. So it all came together really nicely, and it was a lot of fun to put together. I have a few more fabric samples that I'll be working with today, so do look for those in the shop, y'all. But I only had two of these stickers. I immediately slapped them on something. Let me tell you a little bit about this one. Now, she's tatty, as all of my journals are, but I was going to sew this piece of upholstery to this, and my machine stopped working, and the rest, is history. There was a lot of swearing, and there may have been even a little bit of histrionics in there because it irritates me so much to sew, even though I love the effect. I don't know how to, maybe I need to take a sewing class. Maybe that's it. But she turned out really nicely. She does have a little rip right here. But like I said, it's my usual, tatty ratty sort of, use what you have and do whatever you can with what you have. I think it's really important to identify what you have on hand and then see if there's something you can do with it. Michelle sent all of these exquisite ephemera papers. I especially love the sheet music that she sent that was cobbled together with cellophane tape. To me, this is a story. Why was this cobbled together with cellophane tape? Was it precious to them? Did they lack resources to buy new sheet music? This is very old, and I absolutely love the patina that the cellophane tape has developed on this really, really old sheet music. We've got a little fold out here. Back to what I was talking about. So, you it's sort of like cleaning out your refrigerator, right? You kind of take stock of the elements that you have in your refrigerator and your pantry, and you just cook from that. And to me, making a junk journal is the same type of process. You look at what you have and make something with what you have on hand, instead of buying things. And if I'm really super blessed because people send me boxes of stuff, and it's fabulous stuff, and I'm so grateful to get it. I love to be surprised like that. And going back to the cooking analogy, that is, when you get those HelloFresh meals and Blue Apron and that sort of thing, you've got elements in there, but they tell you how to put them together. But just suppose you didn't get the instruction books, you could figure out how to do it. I do have 4 pockets in these books that are stuffed with ephemera, some coffee dyed paper. This is a super cool, very old history book. This is Napoleon III, which I thought was super neat. This is a Hawkins electricity book, and I totally dig the illustrations. An old train, even has an old steam engine there. Coffee dyed paper. There's plenty of room, you guys, to write and draw And, you know, maybe you're on a journaling journey for next year. This is the big fold out in the middle of these journals. Um, you know, let's just suppose that next year is the year that you're going to, and you'll notice when you go to my Etsy store that they are designed for writing, drawing, glue booking, a diary, a commonplace book, whatever you want to use this as. Each one comes with a thank you packet of more stuff to play with right here. You've got plenty of things to manage for glue books, or, you know, just whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with it. That's the beauty of a junk journal, isn't it? Because there's so much fun involved in putting them together as well as using them. Lots of resources here, lots of things to look at. I love annotated writing, and there's some right here. To me, a piece of paper is a part of history. I was really lucky enough. Miss C sent me a 1978 desk diary that I can't put down. I've really got to put that thing down because it's a Tom Sucker. The person writing the diary, Ella, it's the minutia of life, y'all. It's the small little things. It's what time she got up in the morning, what the weather was like, what she had for breakfast, maybe if she had guests, you know, in her house. As I kind of get more into it, it seems like that Ella may have had a farm. If you get this little piece wants to flip up. I don't really know why. When you tie it with this beautiful netting, I just thought went really well with this book. All right, so this is Lady Falcon 1, and this is Lady Falcon 2. But the diary is, and it is, you know, a desk diary. She even talks about what she cooked that day, you know, what sort of recipes she did. The entry that I read this morning, like I said, you know, I could sit and read it all day long. I could read the whole thing in one day. She talks about not being able to light her stove, and how I guess it's her husband, when he came home, he was able to light the stove so she could cook her raspberry pie and her pot roast. Pocket here. Her raspberry pie and her pot roast, and they had a delightful dinner, a late dinner at 7 o'clock. It really is those little things, isn't it? I mean, we want to document big stuff, but really, I mean, isn't it about the little things? You know, what you did for supper, what you made for breakfast. Did you make cookies? Did you make a raspberry pie? Did you go see the neighbors? Did you go to, there's an Athena club mentioned, so I guess that's some sort of ladies club. She has activities at her church. When I was in high school, I had to take shorthand, which I detested, along with typing. We had electric typewriters by that time when I was in high school, and my typing, I couldn't type. It just didn't it didn't transfer. I just couldn't type. And my typing teacher would go, "I've seen you on that stage playing that guitar. Don't tell me you can't use your fingers. I've seen you use your fingers." And she was jovial and joshing and everything. But at the same time, you know, it was just like my fingers could do the guitar thing. They just couldn't do the typing thing. So my friends, there we go. This is Lady Falcon 2. I think she is listed in the Etsy store. This is Lady Falcon 1. These books are $22.50. I am keeping shipping at $10 because it gives me tracking, and I have these awesome padded envelopes that I can use from the post office, which, as you guys know, they're raising their rates and raising their rates and raising their rates. But still, that $10 shipping to you guys is It's expedient, it is efficient, and it is safe. It actually gets there. Woohoo! All right, guys, thanks a bunch. Run over to the Etsy store. Visit today. I'm going to be reducing things in the Etsy store just to kind of clear the shelves to start on some things for fall. Thanks a lot, y'all. See you soon. Bye.